The R7 is slow and sucks. It's only got 2 cylinders. It can't keep up with 600s. It sounds like a Harley, but I decided to make this bike less sucky. That's right, I flashed the ECU. This thing basically makes like 200 horsepower now. It's kind of a fucking speed demon, you know, whatever. But this is going to be a video of my first impressions with a flashed ECU. First thing I noticed about flashing this thing was that it's so smooth now. The throttle is just so responsive. Dude, I was going to speed all the way up this ramp right now, and there's a cop right next to me. God damn it, because my next topic I was going to talk about was the acceleration. That's probably the next big thing I noticed about this bike. It accelerates a little bit quicker. It didn't add a ton more horsepower, this Flash. Oh yeah, god damn it. Well, good thing I saw him now and not fucking speeding up that ramp. Also though, when I did get the Flash, I have a full system exhaust on it. Yamaha R7, carbon can, may I add. I also did a snorkel delete on the bike as well. Since I live in a desert, I didn't really see too much point to having a fucking snorkel. Yeah, I mean, overall though, the bike is much more enjoyable to ride now. It's still not, you're not keeping up with the R6s, you're not keeping up with any 4 cylinders, except you're gonna beat a ZX4. It's definitely noticeably quicker. One other thing I noticed actually after flashing this thing is it sounds a lot better. This thing doesn't self-tune, so you know, putting a full system exhaust on this bike, you need to flash it. It starts running a little bit lean. On a serious note though, I do fucking love this bike though. I would not fucking trade this for like anything else. I think I want to keep this and just ride this till I have an R1. It's genuinely that much fun of a bike. And even though it might be slightly underpowered compared to your 600s, this thing is a fucking joy to ride. And it still like keeps the pace. This can still do activities, if you would. I will say though, even though, I mean, they you know, changed the air fuel ratio, this thing still crackles and pops like a motherfucker. Not because before this thing was flashed, dude, every time I would hit like 4,000 RPMs, this thing was fucking popping and banging like a fucking BMW. Overall, I think getting the ECU Flash, it was worth it. I mean, it really just wakes the bike up. That's the only way you can describe it. It doesn't like make it absurdly fast now, but it's not like so underwhelming you don't notice a difference. But yeah, I'd say Two Wheel Dyno Works did a pretty good job. Bike feels very nice to ride now. The biggest takeaway from this Flash though is mostly the feel of the throttle now. It is so much more responsive and it feels so fucking nice to ride.